Let's look ahead 25 or 30 years. The state is going to change in a lot of ways. First of all, the population is going to go dramatically. Second thing is the composition of the population is going to change dramatically. We're going to be a majority Hispanic population. Does the current way that we structure financing of state programs and state agencies and state government work looking out 25 or 30 years? Do you think that based on how we're doing things now, we're going to be okay then without changes?
No, because we've changed always. Right. I mean, the idea that Texas has been a static state, it never has been. I mean, you go back in the 60s and they added this, sales tax, I think, in 61. And I mean, we changed our tax structure in 2006 when I asked John Sharp, who I happen to think one of the brightest people that served in state government through the years, to come and help us restructure that business tax, and we saved, I think, over $16 billion of property tax when we made that swap out, and it was a net tax cut. We've always been looking at ways to change and make ourselves more efficient. So I think the idea to sit here and try to project out 25 years and say, here's the way it's going to be, I mean, we have trouble looking 2 years down the road, Evan.
Well, what I'm trying to understand, though, is if you believe the notion of having enough revenue in the next cycle extends into the near term of Texas where big changes are coming, do you think this works going forward?
Here's the philosophical position.
Yeah.
I believe that if you will give Texans freedom from taxation, freedom from regulation, freedom from over-litigation, give them accountable public schools that would develop a skilled workforce, a young person that's either career or college ready, our system will work better than anybody's in the country. And I will tell you, the folks who want to stand up and say, oh my God, we've got to have a personal income tax or we've got to raise taxes, I don't believe in that. I think if you free Texans to go risk their capital and let them know that they've got a great opportunity to get a return on that investment, that's how they'll be successful. And people will continue to move to this state, and we will create mountains of resources that will then pay for the government that the Texans say that they want. That has worked well in the last decade. I will suggest to you, you don't have to tweak on that a whole bunch in the next decade or even 25 years from now.
Even beyond that.
Yes, sir.